Welcome and hoy hoy. This is the Little Feat Radio Show. And tonight we're featuring the music of course, as every night, featuring the music of Little Feat and Friends. I'm your host, Red Miller. And we tonight very pleased to have Mr. Fred Tackett joining us. You probably know that Fred plays guitar. Thank you, Fred. A trumpet and mandolin with Little Feat, and he's also contributed many songs to the band. I've told Fred that there'll be plenty of time for questions and a lot of time for music as well. Of course, as we usually do, I want to start out with a song. But Fred, any words before I jump back into some music real fast?
It's good to see you, man. It's good to be here. Oh, my
goodness. I haven't seen you in years.
I know.
2019.
I was reminiscing today here in Topanga Canyon about when you first came, because I watched your little video that you made of your career so far. And I was remembering when Patricia had come, Lowell was hanging at my house. And this is when I think you guys first met Lowell. He was hanging over at my house, and Patricia came in, and she had been at the house where you guys were living. There was somebody had something to do with the Theatricum Botanicum.
Yeah.
And she came in and she said, "Oh man, I heard this band playing and they sound just like Little Feat, man." And Lowell was like, "Oh yeah." So Lowell goes like searching you guys out, man, to say, check what was going down, right? Yeah. And then he comes in and it turns out you guys were playing along with the Little Feat record on the stereo, man.
Okay.
Patricia in another room and she says, "Those guys sound just like Little Feat." So then Lowell gets over there and he goes,
"Oh my goodness, so many things through the years." Yeah, 19.
That was our introduction, man.
Yeah, and we played in a little band for the Topanga Messenger.
That's right, man.
Hey.
People are joining us. Let me jump into the music here, and we'll get back to Fred in just a minute. Yes, indeed. So good. Oh, my goodness. Here we are.
Hey, hey.
Hey, hey.
How you doing?
Good to see everybody.
Good to see you.
So that was Little Feat in Jamaica with Scott Sharrard. So Fred,
last January.
You have to show Scott all these new songs. He must be a fast learner, is my guess.
That was how we found one of the kind of ways we found Scott was the fact that we needed to have somebody when Paul was got too ill to travel with us at the end of our 50th anniversary tour, and Jake Collins, who plays tenor saxophone in the band, had played with Scott in Greg Allman's group, and so he was telling us that this guy was a real, student of Little Feat. He knew everything, And so we talked to him and we got him, involved in the scene.
Because, of course, you spent many years playing with Paul Barrere. I figured you might fans here might want to hear you with a Paul Barrere song. And you asked for doing a Scott and Fred show, or is that just not going to happen?
Oh, I have no idea, man, what's going to happen in the next 10 minutes or any time ever. I really don't. Right now, things have, it's been such a wild non-year for us being able to play that, gosh, anything will be great. But I have no idea what's going to be happening at any time. I guarantee you, I have no idea.
I'll come to see you wherever you play.
Well, thank you, man. Thank you. There's going to be something I'm going to play with my friend Dominic Genova, who's this amazingly great upright bass player that I record with here in Los Angeles. And we're going to there's a Make Music Day. I believe it's June 21st. And it's called Topanga Make Music. It's an international Make Music Day, but Topanga is going to have a bunch of events going on. And Dominic and I are going to play a few tunes, which will be the first time I've gotten together with anybody this year. So. Nice. I'm looking forward to it.
They still have.
But yeah, I've been talking about, Scott and and Billy and all of us, we've been doing lots of talking about trying to get it together to rehearse somewhere somehow, and making plans here and there. Billy makes a lot of plans, and I just are, man.
Very good. Well, we have a winner of the poll, and I'm going to get back to you in just a minute, Fred. Let's just a little more music here.
Right on, right on, right on.
Have mercy.
Chicken white chili. Dressed up like some city dandy, looking just as sweet as store-bought candy. Yeah. I'm gonna tell your mama Stella, yeah, who you waiting on behind the chicken white chili. Why don't it look like the way that it talks? High as it is, why don't it do like the way that it be? Z to A to Z. Sister Ophelia, just wait till I see ya, dreaming on that bougainvillea, because the spines in time can keep the boys in line. They don't really know you, just wanna show you and throw you a line, a dime for your time. They ain't worth no, never mind. Why don't it look like the way that it talks? High as it is, why don't it do like the way that it be? Z to A to the hound dogs, singing in the night. Yeah. You gotta tree that fox, let her go. Whoa, it's the song of the South that everybody knows. That boy is tripping, slowly sipping, sweet out and dripping from the high. It's good to be alive, yes it is now. So good to be alive. Why don't it look like the way that it talks? How is it easy? Why don't it do like the way that it beats?
Fred Tackett with the remarkable recovery. Has that ever happened before?
Hey guys, I was playing with
Hey,
Bob
Stevie.
Dylan once, man. Like we were like, oh, both of them were playing with these heavy Les Pauls, right? And his strap came down and the guitar fell down.
Oh my.
He was looking at me and I just sort of kind of like laughed at him, like, oh, what's happened to you, man? And within like about 3 or 4 more bars of music, my strap fell off.
Oh
Hi,
my.
Stevie.
Happens like it's a very awkward situation.
You're on mute, Stevie.
Hey, Hank, what's cooking?
Look out.
Hey y'all, I've got another one I'm ready to share with you. I was going to segue right into this one, but I recall this one from, I actually was at your house, Fred, when you played this for Lowell George the very first time. You said, Fred, I got to hear this. You had the reel to reel, and let's see if I can get this share going. Just a second. Oh, and this is what you call a mashup. It's one of my favorite songs. I could not find a video of it, so I made one.
Somebody, can you tell me about the difference from one man to another? How come some people are always running down everybody around them? His excuses, he thinks we're fools, we are useless. We don't know how to live and let live, how to give when to take. You never made a lot of heartbreak.
Well, Fred, there's a list a mile long with all of you guys from people that you've made sound fantastic. I got a record here that isn't on your list of people that you've made. What can you tell me about this album here?
Let me close this.
Can you see it?
Oh yeah, Danny Bell. Yeah, a very, very good friend of mine from before I came to Hollywood, I was playing in a nightclub in Oklahoma City, and back in the 60s. And a good friend of mine was Billy Maxwell. He was a drummer in a band called the Jades. And he came out to Hollywood after a few years after I did, and has become, one of the biggest gospel record producers in Los Angeles, in the world, And anyway, he produced a lot of these records for Andre Crouch and Danny Bell, I believe was Andre Crouch's sister. And we just did lots of recording, and Billy, he hired like guitar Wawa Watson and just all the top.
Yeah, Dean Parks. Dean Parks is on this one with you.
Parks, yeah. I mean, he hired all the cats, right?
Yeah.
Hal Blaine and all that. Just he hired the cats, man, and made these great records, man. They're gospel records, and they're fantastic records.
Well,
yeah, this is a beautiful.
Speaking of gospel records, I'm going to share this one, which I just get a hoot of because it has Fred in a tux.
Thank you, Fred.
Yeah, man.
You may be living in a dome. You may own guns. You may even own tanks. You may be somebody's landlord. Maybe even own banks. But you'll have to sell somebody.
Yes, old friend, we had some time, but later on the moon declined to shine its light so benevolently. Its grace withheld from our company. And though we went our own way, we couldn't escape where we came. Now we find ourselves back in Jamaica again, telling stories of survivors and friends, and we'd stay up all night, trying to find just the right rhyme. We were fighting the good fight, hanging on to the good times. Up all night, trying to find just the right rhyme. We were fighting
Oh my goodness. Thank you all for joining us again tonight. We are about, we got about a few minutes left, and I'm just so grateful. Fred, I'm sorry, I'm playing too much music and not listening to you.
I'm enjoying them very much.
Oh my goodness. So y'all are welcome to unmute if you want to ask Fred a question. I know I'm anxious to hear about recording and all of the live shows that we can't wait to see now that I hope everybody's vaccinated by now, or if not, soon will be.
I do too.
Everybody's vaccinated?
Yeah, we're all vaccinated.
There you go.
Yes,
Halfway here.
Okay.
Yes. I have a question for Fred.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any Neon Park stories?
Oh gosh, he's just one of the most wonderful people in the world, man. And he had this beautiful, cartoon sensibility of everything. I remember one night we were up at Lowell's house, and his wife, Neon's wife, Chicky, was a movie maker, and she had this movie, and we had a projector up there, and or showing a movie, and the sound was just this tiny little, coming out of the speaker coming out of the projector. So Lowell put a microphone up next to it and put it through the stereo system, and Neon's going, "Oh, look, the projector singing." Beautiful image. I mean, you just saw everything like that. And, he was, I remember when we did Texas Twister, he called me on the phone and said, "Hey, man, tell me the name of somebody you knew back in the South." And I forgot what, I told him somebody's name, And he went, "Thanks, man." And then he did that picture for the cover of Texas Twister of the girl in the shirt. It's like he was just one of a kind, man. One of a beautiful, beautiful kind.
A friend of mine owned that original painting of the Texas Twister.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's incredible. I hope they still have it. That's great.
Well, he had a few Neon Park paintings. I think he might have sold that one.
Yeah, man. He was one of a kind. He really is, man.
Yeah, I was lucky to have met him and corresponded with him. I sent him comic books, and he sent me posters.
Yeah.
This is Shag, in case you're wondering who is Funny Bone is my computer. Sorry.
Yeah. How are you?
I'm okay.
Good.
Representing the Mambo is one of my favorite albums. Of course, another album that I really love is Kicking It at the Barn. And I've got a poll here asking which of these two songs would you like to hear? And Fred, if you have a preference, you can override the poll.
I don't know. I'd like to hear One Breath at a Time, man.
This is Diana. What's coming in store?
I wish I knew. I hope we're going to get together and play one of these days real soon. I don't know what's going to go down, but, we're going to try to get together as soon as it's possible and rehearse some and go play some shows somewhere.
That would be awesome.
It would be, wouldn't it?
Just chilling, man.
Well, yesterday done gone away.
I never knew that girl to stay. Tomorrow boy never does show. She's only rooming out, don't you know?
Well, I don't keep no cares about that. I don't have to be aware about that. Don't even give a little thought about that. Call my baby girl said
it ain't about that.
Well, she's got a smile, ain't no teasing. The time of this world spent on pleasing me.
see. Nobody's waiting on a mystery.
Well, I don't keep no cares about that. I don't have to be aware about that. Don't even give a little thought about that. Cause my baby girl says about that. Well, she's got a way to keep me swinging with all of the love that she keeps on bringing me. My baby loves me one breath at a time. There ain't no rhyme, ain't no reason.
There ain't no style, it ain't no season. My baby loves me, my baby loves me.
One breath at a time. Less of a stallion, more like a mule.
Tired of carrying around all these rules. More of a monk than a libertine. A bad American's what it never be.
Well, I don't keep no cares about that. I don't have to be aware about that. Don't even give a little thought about that. Cause my baby girl says about that. She's got love that's all old school. Well, she's got love with no time for a fool.
My baby loves me, my baby loves me.
One breath at a time. Ain't no rhyme, ain't no reason.
Ain't no style,
ain't no season.
My baby loves me.
One breath at a time. Well, my baby loves me. And I love my baby.
Yes, indeed.
That's funky, man. I'll buy that for $1.
I'm less like a stallion, more like a mule. One of my favorite lines, Fred.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, Fred, it's Stevie. How you doing?
Good, man. How about yourself, brother?
Good. No, Patricia was dancing around to her favorite song there.
Oh, yeah.
She's back here, like, playing everything, hanging out.
Hey, I was talking to Billy, and I guess you guys are finishing up a rework of Fat Man for a new video coming out.
I guess so, man. We recorded a while back, you know, I mean, during the pandemic year, but I guess they've been working on videos and whatever. Yeah, I thought it was out, but I guess it hasn't come out yet.
That should be soon. Should be soon. And was there another song you guys were working on? A new Billy and Hunter song?
Yeah, I don't know, Billy and somebody. I don't know if it was Hunter or not. All both guys. Yeah, that was that one may be out. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it is. One version is out. Fella named Garnsey, I think it is, that co-wrote it with him.
Yeah.
Somebody up in Montana.
Yeah.
Somebody up in Montana. Sounds like a song.
A couple of things to look forward to.
Very good.
Yeah,
well, I really do appreciate all the effort you folks did putting out songs while the pandemic was going on. And I want to just play one of my absolute favorites.
Oh yeah, that was a cool one.
Yeah, man.
Thank you all so much for joining us tonight. It has been an absolute pleasure. Fred, I wish you and Little Feat all the best.
Thank you, man.
Seeing you down the road.
You bet your boots.
Here's what's going to happen, folks. I'm going to stop the recording now. We've got time to play a couple of more songs just because we can.
You got it.
Again, I want to thank you all so much for joining us tonight. It has been a real pleasure. Fred, so great to see you and Patricia once again. I look forward to
Yes, sir. You too, man.
Okay,
Good
let's
to see all y'all.
Been too long.
Thank you, Red.
Thank you all.
Thank you, Fred.
One night at the Troubadour when Little Feat was playing, and a man named Ivan Old, the ice cream man, wild man, brought Ricky Lee down, and she sang this tune. She sang it right in the backstage of the Troubadour, and then Lowell took her over to Warner Brothers, and the rest was history, and still history. There was a Joe leaning on a back door, a couple of chicks with eyes on a couple of bills. Their eyes were steady. Well, they were waiting for some easy money. They took a coin. One said, "I'll head to town."